The National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) has reaffirmed its commitment to educating Nigerians on the objectives, importance and benefits of the tax reform law, describing it as a step towards a stronger and fairer economy. The assurance followed deliberation at its expanded National Executive Council meeting in Abuja, where concerns over public misunderstanding and allegations surrounding the law were addressed. After engaging with tax experts and reviewing the National Assembly's investigation report, NANS concluded that the reform is well-intentioned, protects low-income earners, and promotes equitable revenue contribution. The association pledged to act as a bridge between government institutions and the public by driving nationwide enlightenment, boosting confidence in the reform implementation, and supporting broader initiatives aimed at improving education, funding and youth development in Nigeria.
Following the conclusion of the consultation with relevant stakeholders across Nigeria's social spectrum and National Assembly investigation, for which the report has now been published in the public days period to this meeting, the expanded National Executive Council of NANS, in collaboration with all structural student bodies, provided a platform for tax experts from Federal Island Revenue Service to educate student leaders, clarify gray areas, and respond comprehensively to concerns expressed by the Nigerian masses about the new tax reform law. Our resolution: after extensively deliberation, presentation, and engagement, the expanded National Executive Council of NANS resolved as follows. 1. The new tax reform law is a deliberate and well-intentioned law aimed at improving Nigeria's economy, strengthening institutional framework for revenue generation, with deliberate provision to protect low-income earners and vulnerable citizens. 2. That the law does not target the poor. Instead, it strengthens social protection while ensuring that higher income earners contribute more equitably to national revenue, preventing lopsidedness and unnecessary tax burden on a few. 3. The extended National Executive Council affirmed the authenticity of this tax reform law as officially released by the National Assembly following the conclusion of its investigation. 4, which is the last one, that consequent upon the above resolution, NANS hereby call off the proposed nationwide protest earlier scheduled for 14th of January 2026.
We looked at the data and we concluded that 97% of these small businesses in the informal sector should be exempted from paying taxes. So under the reform, you run a small business, you don't make more than 100 million a year in turnover, your corporate tax will be 0%. Whether you are registered with CAC or not, you don't need to charge VAT anymore. Nobody will collect withholding tax from you. Neither should you deduct withholding tax when you are dealing with your suppliers and vendors. Your employees are likely to be earning less than 100,000 naira a month. They don't need to pay PAYE. We want these businesses to breed. Imagine these 20-30 million small businesses growing and employing just one more person. That is massive employment. Imagine just each one of them making one more revenue of 10 million naira a year. That is wealth creation. So it's important for us that these reforms work. Even for the large businesses, I told you we have some of the highest tax burden in the world. Under this reform, their corporate tax rate will reduce from 30% to 25%.